YouTube, it's me. Welcome to Maggie's World. I'm sitting here just chilling out tonight and watching a little TV. Just about to turn this down a little bit because I want to turn that down a little bit. I want to know how's everybody doing. Um, this is my first video, my first Maggie's World channel. Um, So I don't know what to talk about. Maybe something interesting. Oh yeah, I was watching the Jacksons earlier, and they're talking about forgiveness, and there's gonna be a topic about that. I've forgiven people so many times in my lifetime. Okay, I even forgiven people from a distance. Okay, but what do you do when you forgive somebody for doing the unthinkable to you in the past, and they turn around and continue the same exact thing to you again and again and again and again? What do you do about that? So, therefore, so therefore, I learned I learned to cut that person off. I cut that person out of my life because just like Justin and my husband was saying, they made a lot of sense. And we're talking about the Jacksons from Atlanta, but they also got a channel called called Justin Mahoney. And a lot of things they said made a lot of sense. Um, so I understand forgiveness, is for you, right? But at the same time, say you have this person very close, very dear to you, someone you work with, and they betrayed you. They betrayed the trust, and the trust you had in them is no longer there anymore. Okay. So it came to a situation to where, like, say you have a sister or a brother, somebody, right? And they had slept with your past boyfriends, okay? And to put the icing on the cake, they have a baby bomb. You can think of water behind that. They have a baby by him, okay? It took me a long time to forgive my sister, but I'm going to tell y'all something else. Forgiving my sister was the hardest thing I could ever do. But then, what actually really hurt me and hit me was she had a baby by my ex. And that baby now is 26, 27 years old now. Now, my niece asked me, and I came out and I told her the truth about how she was conceived and how she was, came about whatever. And I told her the truth. And I guess my sister's probably mad with me now because I came out of this and whatever. Okay. She's gonna find out eventually. Sooner or later, she's gonna find out. So my niece asked me, she said, okay, mommy, not mommy. She said, okay, auntie. She said, is there anything I need to know about the family? So at this point, guys, how can I say no? That's my oldest niece, my first niece, okay? Okay, so how can I actually say no? So I sat her down and I told her the truth, okay? See, some of us need to stop going around lying to your nieces and nephews, this, that, the third, how things happen, this, that, the third, stuff like that, whatever, like yada, yada. So there are times to where you gotta stop lying. Especially if you got nieces and nephews. And they want to know the truth about, for this, for certain things or whatever, or they want to know the truth about how they was, conceived, this, that, the third. So I didn't hesitate. I set my oldest niece down. Um, by right, Justin Jackson Senior and my niece, they're about the same age anyway. And I sat her down and I told her the truth. I told her what kind of person her mother is. And I told her how weak her father was. So I'm not going to sit there and lie to her. That I'm not going to do. Okay? This is me. If I'm going to sit there and lie to you about certain things, then why should I say anything at all? It don't make sense. So, I have forgiven my sister and things like that, whatever. I've forgiven her. But did she ever apologize for sleeping with my ex? No. She never apologized. But I forgave her though. It's okay. But guess what? Still to this day, it's so easy to forgive people. But then when they turn around and do the same thing all over and over again to you, then I think it's about time for you to cut that person off. And that's what I did. Okay? There was also another incident too where she allowed her kids, which was supposed to be my nieces and nephews. She allowed them to be disrespectful towards me. I said, okay. So that was my cue to cut her off. Then she made an unexpected visit to my home. Didn't call, didn't say nothing, just pop up. To my understanding, you're supposed to actually call before you pop up at somebody's house. Okay? Mahalia and Justin. I watch your videos all the time. I love y'all both. I do. But let me know if I'm correct. Why would you pop up somebody's house? Don't call. Don't text. You don't give anybody a warning. Or ask anybody if you could come over. Or ask somebody if you want to actually, or let's say if they feel like they want to have company. No, my sister didn't do that. She popped up over here. Had alcohol over her, oh my God. Alcohol in her breath. So my man come over here. Mind you, we don't live together. Okay? He lives upstate. I stay out here in the city in Brooklyn. And my man comes by when he can, stuff like that, whatever. So in other words, he got his own, I got my own. We're not married. So at this point, I feel, okay, well, we got no business living together. But we're not married. Okay. My man came over here to see me. He had bought me one of these Bluetooth headphones because we both like headphones to listen to our music and stuff, whatever. And my sister showed her behind. She literally showed her butt. So she started questioning him about this, that, the third. But before she did that, to make a long story short, she came over here. She came in my bedroom, and I usually don't let nobody in my bedroom. She saw my little mini refrigerator I have right here in my room. Oh, that's a nice refrigerator, Maggie. Where did you get your refrigerator from? So I told the store I got it from, right? Just trying to be nice. And oh, maybe I should go, or maybe I should go buy me a refrigerator and and have your man take it to my house for me. He was like, hold up, wait a minute. He said, I'm not coming to your house. First of all. He said, second of all, he said, you go to the store, you purchase the item that you want, you have the store deliver it. He said, I'm not coming to your house. He said, what do you think? He said, how stupid you think I am? Come on now. So he already had her number. Then she started questioning him about his personal life. Now at this point, y'all, my sister was out of line. Okay? She was out of line. Okay? So that's why me and my sister are not close. My brother made his mistakes in the past. I forgave him. I told him to his face, I said, bro, I know what you did was wrong, but it was something he did to my daughter, his niece. And he apologized, you know what I mean? But I forgave him. I forgave him. And I told him, I said, let me tell you something. You're forgiving. I said, I forgive you. He said, thanks, sis, this, that, the third, whatever. I said, yeah, but get this. I said, I can never trust you about my daughter ever again. Okay? I said, I can never trust you again. Okay, for crying out loud, you're supposed to be her uncle. You're supposed to be the type of uncle that's supposed to protect her. Not try to... Y'all know the rest. Okay? I ain't got to go into the details. I ain't got to go into the details. So behind that, what did I do? I had my brother arrested behind that. Because that's just something you just don't do to your family members. This is certain things you just don't do to your nieces or nephews. That's, no. That's just something you just don't do. So yes, I had him arrested. I let the authorities deal with him. He was incarcerated for a couple of years or so, and then he got out, I think sometime last year, I think it was. So he's not in New York no more. He's somewhere in Baltimore, somewhere, whatever. He contacted me, and I talked to him, you know, and stuff like that, whatever. But I do understand the fact that he cannot be around me or my grown daughter now. Actually, he can't be around nobody's kids. Actually, you know, especially especially when a person is listed as a pedophile. So, yeah, this is something you just can't do. You know what I mean? But I don't hold that against him because he made mistakes. Everybody make mistakes. Nobody's perfect. Okay? I'm pretty sure the Jacksons from Atlanta knows for a fact nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect but the higher power. We already know who that is. But other than that, yeah. That was my story. I had to get that out, you know. And right now I'm sitting here watching A Diary of a Mad Black Woman with Tyler Perry. I'm watching the play, not the movie. My mother's love this play. Hey, Diary of a Mad Black Woman, my mother's love it. But I lost my mom back in 2015 with stage 4 lung cancer. So, and I know how it is. I know how it feels to lose somebody you love. You know what I mean? But the icing on the cake is that I got blamed. I got blamed for my mother's death. I totally got blamed. That's okay. It's alright. You know? I know I didn't do anything wrong to my mother. Only thing I ever did to my mother was try to love my mother the same way she loved me. Try to show my mother the same love in return. And stuff like that, whatever. That's all I ever tried to do. Try to be up for my mom as much as I could, whatever. You know, during her little, during the times that she had left on this earth. So yes, I try to make sure I spend as much time with my mother as possible. Me and my daughter both. And things like that. So, I know how it is when you lose somebody close to you. So I know how it is. And losing your mother it's a lot harder than losing someone else. I lost my grandfather and my mother the same year. My grandfather passed on, I think back in, what was it? I think it was in May. I think it was May 3rd. We had a funeral for my grandfather. And then, I'm trying to think. No, he died in April. He died a month after his birthday. After his 81st birthday. Um, then 3 months later, I lost my mother, July 31st, 2015. So it was a double loss for us. It was not easy coping. But I'm okay, you know. As for me and my sister, we're not close. Like my mother wanted us to be, that's not going to happen. Because she keep going, every time I get a man, she keep trying, she keep the course or trying to go after them and stuff like that. So me and my sister are not close like we used to be. So just like my Holly and Jessica was saying, sometimes it's best to cut folks off. You know what I mean? Because I don't talk to my sister. She don't talk to me. I ain't got her number. She got my number. We don't talk to each other. Period. I talk to my brother every now and then. As a matter of fact, he just contacted me. I think sometime last month. I think it was, or close to the end of last month. But yeah, I talk to my brother now and then on Instagram. But my sister, no. Me and my, I'm not going. Growing up, me and my brother always been close. We always been close. Me and my sister was never close, because for the fact that she always been jealous of me. She always been jealous of me. Every man I had, she wanted. Every type of friends I had, she wanted them to be her friend. So we never been close. So that's a topic of me not being close to my relatives, and me having to cut them off, and things like that. You know, there's a lot of other things that I want to share too, but I'll have to do it in another video. So that's my story. Like that. I'll probably be back probably tomorrow or so. I want to try to be a little bit more consistent and do my videos now, because I have my own videos. No, I have my own channel basically. And since this is a title called Maggie's World, I'm gonna try to be a little bit more consistent and do my videos just like the Jacksons. And I'm gonna have different topics, about why me and my sister's not close. Me and my brother always been close. And then how family members basically changed. After I lost my mother, they changed towards me. They just completely changed. But I hope y'all basically enjoy my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright? Peace out.